Shedeur Sanders has adjusted to the NFL. He's officially NFL ready, dog.
Oh, he's the starter, man. It should be no more doubts, no more questions, no more anything. We got our starter. What are we talking about?
Yeah, nah, he's locked in, bro. Even though it's preseason, I'm still one of the ones where let's see how he fully adapts during the regular season. But to be thrusted out there, not even practicing with the first team, third and fourth team in practice, a lot of
Gee.
controversy. So he was able to at least play amongst his peers. That's what you want to see with a fifth round pick, even though he could have been easily a top 10. But
Let's
either way,
Bro. Let's say even if you wanted to do some, if you wanted to prove a point, he still should have never went any lower than her. And I'm being very, I'm being off the wall, punitive with it. He shouldn't have been any lower than the third round. And he shouldn't
yeah,
have been there. It really is the first round of pure skill. I don't care about how you feel about somebody, bro. Unless you committing crimes, I don't care how you feel about people. Because there's bad people out there. Shoot, we just said rest in peace to. Never mind. Let me stop, man. Don't let. I got an outtake now. I'm just
yeah.
saying. If it ain't no crime stuff, bro, off pure skill, he should have been first round draft pick. I'm not saying first pick, second, third, whatever, but he should
Yeah.
have been first round. Easy.
Yeah, even Tom Brady, he had a first round pick with the Las Vegas Raiders. You know, he's the part owner, heavily influenced with organizational moves, player personnel. So even him, he passed on Shador, and that's when they went ahead and I don't know if Geno was there before the draft or they were already leading up to getting Geno Smith. But either way, even if you draft Shador, let him redshirt for a year or two.
Well, I know why Tom Brady passed on it. Come on, man. He's the NFL's darling. You don't want to get in bad graces with the powers that be. That's another story, though. I ain't trying to go down the rabbit hole with y'all,
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying.
no, that's true.
Tom Brady was not going to lose his place at the big table. Come on, man.
But you would think by him, you know, at least what it seems like in the public eye, he's like his mentor. They trained together back when he was at Jackson State. So they kind of got a decent long rapport. You would think it would, all times leading up, if all else
Yeah.
fails, the Raiders, they'll go ahead and pick him up and see what they can do for him. But either way, the cards are being dealt with the Cleveland Browns, and looks like he can at least play at, you know, level competition in the preseason.
Damn.
But good game from him. I think he had what 13 to 24, two touchdowns,
Yeah,
couple
he
zip
did his thing,
passes.
man. I think we got our starter. Like you said, it's preseason, but mm,
Should be good. And Cam Ward had his debut.
ain't
I
hold
think
on before you go to that. Ain't Deshaun still there?
yeah, but I think he got an ACL or some type of injury where he's gonna be out for the full this season.
I ain't gonna
So,
lie. There was this meme out saying when you know your job is gone.
oh yeah,
You,
he in
you pretty
rehab.
you pretty much the mentor now. You're Jawan Howard, Miami Heat, back in the 2000s, whatever that year was when they won
essentially,
it. Huh?
essentially, yeah, he's pretty much a Jawan Howard,
Yeah,
Jamal McGlure,
coach
Jamal
him up.
McGlure.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can coach him up. Oh, what's the big lanky stupid dude that was on the Heat around that time? The center. He was
Uh,
trash though. But when I used to play with the Heat, oh, you used to play with the Heat.
oh, Joel Anthony.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, trash, bro.
yeah,
Why we always end up with trash big men? Shout out to Bosch though, but like we
yeah.
had a run of trash before then. Brian Grant, no disrespect, Brian Grant, but you shouldn't have never played the five. At one point, he played the. I'm going old school Heat right
Oh
now,
yeah, yeah,
bro.
Brian Grant. But as far as Joel Anthony and those centers, remember we had the big three of Wade, Bosh, and LeBron.
Yeah,
So only so much money you had left. So let's go ahead and get some expiring contracts, journeymen that just want to win a championship, and it
I
paid
ain't
off
think
for them.
about it like that. Everything at the end of the day is numbers. It's a budget. We done spent the big. We got three.
Yeah.
What you want me to do?
Oh yeah,
Look,
yeah.
man, it's
So
gonna be
yeah,
hard. I'm gonna see what I can do by getting y'all some. I'm gonna see what I can do by getting y'all some
yeah.
help. I'm gonna see.
They weren't getting prime Dwight Howard, not with like a couple million in cap space. So you get those, you know, those throwaways essentially, and that's what the Cleveland Browns. That's what they're going through. They paid a lot of money for Deshaun Watson not to be himself and have those controversies and injuries. So yeah, hopefully Shador can pretty much battle it out with Flacco. That's pretty
Yep.
much his competition.
It's gonna be a good one though. I think that's gonna sharpen them though. Actually, even if it ain't clear who the starter is, you know how coaches sometimes, especially when it's like that, you might bounce back and forth for half the season because you ain't got nothing to lose anyway.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely gonna be should be a good back and forth. Hopefully by week 4, he's either the starter or at least kind of got into in some games here and there. But if it's like week 8 and he still ain't played and they just rocking with Flacco, they either got to be in a playoff hunt or they just like, you know what, Shedeur, we can't allow you to, one up us right now. We got to redshirt you for the whole year.
Right now, that's when I know like it's some powers that be. He get out there and ball and then still get played, bro. I
Yeah,
mean, it still happens to the best of them. Look what happened to Fields.
true. But he didn't really have the organizational push. But yeah, same difference.
I'm saying he didn't even have no controversy, and he still didn't get his spot. Why are we doing all this for Russell Punk? I mean Russell.
Yeah. No, no, that's true. I get what you're saying, but at least with
Come on,
Justin, he has some starts under his belt. It's just, when you have an organization that's not being ran well, they're only gonna let you go on so long, bro. Just like a sales job, you have a bad month or so, they may give you the boot,
so
like yo,
you
get
ain't
the
putting numbers up on the board? Hey,
yeah,
man.
yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have
Hey,
to clip this,
so
man.
but I cut you off though. Go ahead, go off on Cam Ward. What's up?
Oh no, Cam, nothing really to go off about. 5 or 8, 60+ yards, getting his feet wet. He's like the actual starter, so they're not gonna let him play out a full preseason game like they
Yeah,
did would
it
like.
wouldn't even be worth it. Who you
So
with?
yeah, he with the Titans.
Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't even be worth it. Let that man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You never play your starters too much in the preseason. Maybe that last week just to get a feel for everything and the plays, but
Yeah, first half at the most, and then they'll rest him. But he has some promising throws, so he's looking like he's gonna be one of those top rookies fighting for Rookie of the Year. And
oh shoot! Shout out to Cam. Then what's up with my man Travis Hunter?
yeah, lastly, Travis Hunter, just another, whatever type game. 2 targets, 9 yards. May have had a tackle or so. Think he messed up on a play on defense. But either way, he's a starter, the future, so he's not going to get no more than, a couple quarters here and there.
I'm about to say your spot when your spot solidified. The preseason is just really get your feet wet. You ain't really out there to do nothing.
Yeah, yeah. Get up to date with the NFL speed from college just to kind of get over that hurdle.
And
But
realize that tempo difference,
yeah, certain things you can get away with in college. These receivers are a lot faster, so you're on the defensive end. You ain't just gonna be able to catch them just because you're in an open spot. You gotta kind of, be more strategic out there, and I think he'll learn that, especially on the defensive
That
end.
footwork adjustment,
Yeah, so yeah, he got his hands full with the Tyreek Hills, like those upper echelon speedsters at the receiver position when he's on
yeah.
defense. He's gonna have to be able to play space much better, but not too much space, or he will get mossed out there, bro.
Speaking of quarterbacks, man, still rooting for the underdogs, man. Still rooting for Spencer Rattler.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't forget about my dog. Shout out to Spencer Rattler, man. Sleeper cell, man. Y'all sleeping on my guy, man. Next up, man. Just know it. Just know it. He's next up. Spencer Rattler, I see you out there. You heard it here first, y'all.
he's
Spencer
next
Rattler,
up.
man. Most improved, man. Let's get it, man.
Yeah, hopefully he can have one of those Sam Darnold type careers where the first few years is kind of up in the air. Maybe he's a backup quarterback. Then all of a sudden, with the Vikings, he took off and he parlayed himself into a contract with the Seattle Seahawks.
Carson
So,
Wentz.
yep, a Carson Wentz type of player. Even though he was kind of out of college already, like he was a top draft pick, but he kind of fell off after the Colts thing didn't work.
He sure
Was it
did.
the Colts? Yeah, he
There was
got.
something, but then he came back and had a resurgence, though.
Matter of fact, he got drafted by Philly, got injured, and then Nick Foles came in. Then they did they win the championship that season? I believe so. Nick Foles led them to the championship after Wentz got hurt, and then he went to the Colts. So yeah, same thing. He just needs some time to be a starter. Give him some run and
That's it. That's it. So yeah, man. All right. So exciting preseason.
oh yeah. I ain't paying for all that NFL stuff. I'm good. I'm keeping my money, bro. NFL Plus, this thing and that. I'm like, nah, it's too much. Too much streaming
Nah,
services just to
you just
watch.
gonna have to miss some games, though. It is what it is. Yeah, it's getting crazy. You can tell it's all about profit right now. It's all about profit because in the beginning, you know, you already knew where you were gonna see it. CBS,
Yep.
Monday Night Football, or Sunday Night Football, or blah blah blah. Like it's the same thing. It was the same couple networks. Now, shit.
Oh yeah.
This one's on Thursdays. It's only on Prime. This
Yeah.
one, oh yeah, come on, man.
Peacock, and then you want the NFL Network. You get to watch 7, 8 games a year
Oh,
on
you want
there,
to watch
and
them in Mexico? Yeah, you got to get Telemundo Plus.
yeah, that's gonna be the new thing.
Watch,
Telemundo
mark
Plus
my
stuff.
words.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's crazy. So I'm gonna just stick to my CBS, Fox, and NBC. Watch my prime time, my 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, in my prime
Right.
time, and I'm cool.
That's why I'm at with it too, man.
Other than sports, what else we got going on? 'Cause a couple topics, not too many going out there
Boy,
that's
no, I
trending.
don't want to get away from sports, man. I
What's
don't
up?
remember if I talked about it last time, but Wilkins, man. Speaking of the Dolphins,
Oh yeah.
you
He
remember?
was he
Yeah, remember Wilkins? Oh my God.
Yeah, he been playing a little too much games. He played too much. Oh, grown dude played too much out there, bro.
Playing them games, man. Yup.
Yeah, I think he got released
He
from
did.
the Raiders. Yeah, they released
It
him.
was too much, man. At first, I'm like, all right, yeah, but man should lose his money. But then the clips just kept going and going, and these was all short clips, but it was hundreds of them. Felt like
Yep. He
I'm
grabbed
like,
up Josh Allen. He grabbed him up.
okay,
Just
this ain't even menacing no more. This is essay,
yeah, it's a lot of
essay,
S. He
dog.
was doing some alleged SA out there, just doing the most, bro. And I understand you want to be a pest to get under people's skin, but there are ways to do it without touching people like that, violating.
Right,
And it's alleged. I think he kissed a teammate on the forehead or some stuff like that, and it was a confrontation. They didn't like the way he was rehabbing from his injury, so they had to put some more stuff into it. But I do believe I think the
mm.
team they didn't want him around no more.
I about to say no. You got to be careful with the reason behind firing people too in general.
Yep.
So like that in conjunction with you're not rehabbing correctly, you're not saying, oh yeah, you're out of here.
Yeah. Plus, like we ain't with all that extra stuff, bro. We got to find a legal way to get him out of our
Right.
building.
Because that's although it's uncomfortable as hell and if it
Yeah.
wasn't like for the actual what we saw, that ain't still ain't no reason to fire somebody.
True.
You get what I mean? Like,
Maybe
yeah,
a
they different.
suspension or some type of write up. But as far as him being cut, there may not have been enough grounds to cut him just off those, talks behind the scenes allegedly.
Right. Because you mess
So
around and say the right words or something. You know, a good lawyer could have worded all that. You know, it was
oh
right
yeah,
there, but it was still in the course of a game. He didn't do that on a regular day. He didn't. You know what I mean?
true. And he may not want to have that fight because he's still a young dude. It's not like he had the end of his career and this was his last contract. He's still under 30, I believe. So he still probably wants to play another 4 or 5 years. So he may not want to go to war like that with the NFL. It's
He
too
gonna have
early.
to stop playing them games. But it's
Yeah,
over
yeah.
now.
Oh yeah, I thought about him coming back to the Dolphins. He was solid on the Dolphins, and as long as he don't play those weird games, he's
Listen,
still a solid DN.
super solid. I still take him back on the Dolphins. I'm not in. I'm not on in the locker room. No.
No, you're not. We just don't want Buddy to play around like that no more. Other
How
than
about
that,
this?
still a great
How
talent.
about this? We take him back. He get his own dressing room.
Oh yeah, yeah, for real. Hey, Wilkins, there
Problem
you go.
solved. Problem solved.
Yeah,
Get that man a little whatever. They don't got to be a whole dressing room. It's a damn closet with a bathroom
yeah.
and a place to change, some space to change. That's really
Nah,
what
for
you
real.
need.
You want to play games? All right, we're gonna play games with you. We're gonna isolate you until you learn how to act accordingly amongst your peers.
Hmm. Now
So
that's from anybody. You don't do that, man. You don't do
Yeah,
that
yeah,
to
yeah.
people,
That's
dog.
ultimate
That's
violation. Cause what
that's
happened? That teammate go outside and do something he'll regret. You know what? I'll be bad one moment, and then all of a sudden he made the news because someone tried to violated him. No matter how you look at levels of violation, you ain't, bro. Don't do none of that. You know.
yeah.
And fortunate he picked the right teammate to do that too.